There you go, nothing traditional about it, not a real Chinese Peking sauce. It's a Peking sauce you will find in a takeaway. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're going to do Chinese. It's not a traditional Chinese, it's a takeaway style Chinese. Making a takeaway, quick takeaway sauce. We're making Peking chicken. Okay, nice and easy recipe this, but we're going to batter chicken balls or chicken pieces rather than battering a whole load of chicken and chopping it and putting it in. Okay, we're going to individual batter the chicken. Veggies today, well, I've got red and green bell pepper or capsicums and some sliced onions and some pineapple chunks straight from a tin. Okay, so we need to put a batter together, make the sauce and prep the chicken. Come on. In here, self-raising flour, corn flour and a little bit of baking powder in there. Now, it's an eyeball batter. Okay, you want to make this so it's a bit like double cream. So add a bit of water. Give it a mixy. And it's too thick, look. Nearly there though. A little bit more water. That is looking sensational. There you go. 2-minute job. Done. That's our batter ready to go. We need this for a cornstarch slurry. In here, ketchup. This is sweet chili sauce. Hoisin sauce, straight out of a jar. Light soy sauce. White vinegar. And now, to be honest, if you don't have white vinegar, you got malt vinegar, you can use that. It doesn't matter because it's going in the sauce. It ain't going to change the colour of this sauce very much, you know. Sugar. Oh yeah. Chinese 5-spice. MSG. I'm not interested in the debate on MSG. If you don't want to use it, don't put it in. And a little bit of food colour. Now, this is normally a red dish. Again, if you don't want to use food colour, don't use it. And we're going to give that a mix, and then we're going to chuck some water in here. In there with some water. And we need to give this just a gentle cooking to bring all this together. And then we're going to cool it down. I've got chicken breast. Okay, now we want pieces of chicken. So we want good light nugget pieces like this. Now obviously we can come across there like that. Come on. I felt a bone there for a minute, I'm sure I did. Okay. And you can go as thin or as big as you like. But you know, we want something to chew into. Let's put that back in that bowl. Okay, you can flavour this chicken with chicken powder if you want. That's a little bit of salt, and this is white pepper. Now, we are going to blanch this, so it's going to come off, but there you go. So just give that a little stir up. So we got a couple of jobs to do. Okay, that can sit there taking that on for a minute. We've got to cook that sauce, cool it down. That's going to be our commercial blend. Grab a pan. What we're going to do is heat this up in here Bring it all together. Be gentle with this because it's got that red dye in. Can you see? It has to be heated. I want all those sugars and everything coming together in there. Now with this, what we're doing is we're heating this up, bringing it all together so all the sugars and everything are in there together. And we're going to let it cool down. It's our commercial type sauce, if you like. Now, we won't add the cornstarch slurry to this. And I advise you not to if you're making the sauce, to put it in the fridge and use at a later date. This thing lasts for a couple of weeks. Smells amazing. It probably lasts longer, but I'm not going to say that. And then what you would do when you make your dish, you would add the cornstarch slurry. Okay? There is no point adding it to this because corn flour, cornstarch breaks down. It doesn't hold. Okay? I can't feel any sugars in there. That'll do. It's as easy as that. Okay, we are going to blanch the chicken. And if you want to fry it, you fry it. We're blanching it, okay? So that's some boiling water, look, straight from the kettle. Now you can salt up your water if you so wish, that's up to you. What we need to do is get our chicken in there and we're going to blanch it. Now it's not going to go in there for so very long. It's only about a minute blanching, to be honest. Take that out, it's still going to be cooking through there nice and steady because they're only chicken cubes, and then we're going to cook when we fry. So that's it. As easy as that. So we want that out of there into a bowl. And that is it. That's our chicken prepped. That was easy, wasn't it? So we're coming together now, look. So there you go, in a bowl. Discard the water, wipe out your wok. Okay, grab a pan, put some oil in. We are deep frying. What we're going to do is put our chicken in that batter mix. Okay? And just give that a little stir through. We want that batter on there. Okay, we've got our nice little light batter. Our oil looks hot enough. I've got a skewer. And what we're going to do is just use the skewer nice and steady with the batter. And we're just going to plop that in there. Nice little golden on there, look. Now you can cook this like this, you can take them out and you can refry them. Up to you. Nice and steady. So we're looking fantastic there, look, we've got those chicken balls, just like chicken nuggets, come on. There you have it, it's as easy as that. Once you've got yourself a little bit of colour on there, we'll have those out of there. Up to you whether you use the scraps or not. We're really interested in the chicken balls, so we might have to take the scraps out, yeah? But you can eat the scraps. So what you get in your Chinese, they would fry off the veg, okay? They've deep fried the chicken balls, and then they would cook the sauce separate. Now in a Chinese, what they do if it was in a carton or anything like that for the takeaway, if you'd order fried rice or chips, that would go in there. They would pile all the veg in there, they'd put the chicken nuggets in there, and then they'd tip the sauce over the top. Cooking at home, we generally put all the veggies and things in there, put the sauce in there, throw the chicken balls in. It's up to you. So we're just going to stir fry off some veg. Okay, you know how it's done. In there, a little bit of oil, flame on. Onions, peppers, they're all going in. We're really not after colour as such, we're just after giving it a little fry, releasing some of that in there. We want to try and keep a crunch. We're trying to release the moisture, but we want a crunch, okay? Nice colours there. In there, pineapple. This is where you decide what you want to do. Do you want to put the sauce in there, or do you want to cook the sauce afterwards and tip it all over? Up to you. We'll do the home cook way in there with some sauce. In there, cornstarch slurry. Thicken it up. Job done, off with the flame. Now you can chuck some of those in there, stir them through quickly, save some to go on your plate, up to you. Come on, let's serve it up. So if you were going to serve it up as a single portion, you would have fried rice or chips. What we'll do is we'll put a bit of chips on there. We'll pinch one and we'll just pile everything else up round it. So you would get this luminous veggies on there. We're going to put it all on actually, on there. There we have it. We have our luminous red sauce on there. Our chicken, we're in. Oh, forget those, come on. Again, we're going to forget those. Right, we're in. We've got our veggies, we've got our pineapple, we've got our sauce. And it's a bit warm, look, it's steaming. It's delicious. It really is delicious. Now, what you're going to say is, what does it taste like? It tastes like a sweet and sour with a little bit of chili, but not chili heat. It's got that sweet chili sauce in there. It's delicious. And there's a little hint of 5 spice, just like a Chinese. Our chicken, so you can see the batter is crispy on the ones that have not been put in or covered in sauce. In there. Perfectly cooked, nice, tender chicken. Oh, the best chicken nuggets ever. And yes, these are a very poor excuse for chips. I just chucked them in the oven very quickly, just to show. They're terrible. Red colour, don't use it if you don't want to. It doesn't need it, to be quite honest. But we put it in for show. That's all. It really doesn't need it. There you go. Nothing traditional about it. Not a real Chinese Peking sauce. It's a Peking sauce you will find in a takeaway. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. It's more westernized. It's sweet. It's really, really nice. Really pleasant. Like I said, don't use the red colour if you don't want it. That is up to you. Okay, there you go. Easy one, easy takeaway type meal on the table. Share with your friends. It's simple. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and we'll catch you in the next video. That is delicious.